hello there. I wanted to rant. My intention with this channel, again, was basically problem solving, partially transactionally, so I can help people and benefit monetarily, so I can get by doing that, and also to problem solve, which is more about, okay, here's my example. If 80% of school is theoretical, where they just use a chalkboard or a whiteboard and audio, then they can just what's better, if you have a medium teacher or a not great teacher in person teaching theory, where it's just, and he might not even be good at answering questions, or they might not be good at explaining things, or the best teacher of all time on his YouTube channel, if people have access to the internet. Trick is avoiding dependency. The internet is a weapon because we've become dependent on it as a society. It's not right that somebody has to have a phone to get a job. Well, that's how I feel. We should not go to war with Iran, by the way. There's no fucking reason. We need detente. I can't tell if we're being blackmailed by... I almost wonder, sometimes I wonder if one country is secretly exposing another country while taking its place, kind of thing. Because sometimes it's like, bro, y'all gotta be fucking kidding me, right? But I can't, it's so tough. There's only so much content to make. That's why I don't want to make videos forever. That's why I think gossip has a role in society, but I was raised to frown upon it, and I know people who are gossips, and it's fun, no question. But it's kind of one of those vices. Of course, gossip probably exists for a reason. It exists for a reason, and that's something we're kind of afraid to say about a lot of things. But it's really hard to want to talk about the things that I want to talk about, kind of at the interpersonal level, because I've been hurt. Everybody's been hurt, at my age at least. And I feel like these young kids are even hurt now because of what we've allowed to happen to them. Sometimes I wonder if it's out of our hands anyways, whether we allow it or not. Maybe it's just a function of energy. We're just being squeezed. But I'm not an expert in every field. Anyways, it's hard for me to criticize and talk about some of the areas of culture that I want to, because we're being fucking ruled. We need it. It's just this is a red pill moment, because all the red pill guys and gurus who are talking about good men and bad men and this kind of shit, we need the men who are powerful to connect and network and transform into a capital enabled force. Of course, the thing is that I guess we're all living lifestyles. Well, not all. I guess people are they're looking at their monthly. I don't get it. If I had help, but otherwise, I'm not really sure. We'll see how long things take. But this is a red pill moment, because all those red pill gurus, I want to gossip too. I want to talk shit. But are we gonna can we outsmart this? Are we capable of cultivating an emergent phenomenon, becoming conscious of it at the higher level, and then kind of reasoning about how to coalesce and form a coherent response. Are we men capable of defending? Are we worth submitting to? So we will have to talk about both. I want to talk shit too. I do, and there's plenty to say, but how am I supposed to talk shit when they got they haven't dug up the evidence, that they're putting show after show? We need men to be able to communicate a bit better and to flex a little bit. Men with money. If you have any fucking morals, you should be working on this issue. You should be you don't have to fucking endanger yourself, but if you have money, how are you not concerned? I don't understand how people are not. Let's raise the urgency. Let's start. But it's not just about urgency, because if we're trapped in a cage, we should figure that out. But let's see.